You can cry if you want, just don't make me cry.
I don't have that gift, but I couldn't let the day go by without trying at least to write something. So bear with me, and I'm thinking, now, how many grandkids are there? Like, I'm thinking maybe I got some of the facts wrong, you know? So anyway, bear with me. And sometimes the rhyme might be stretched, you know, like really pushing to get something to rhyme. But anyway, we know an Irishman named Tom O'Brien. There's no finer a gent. We ain't lying. He's devoted to Joan, to his family and friends, and for his 8 grandkids, well, his joy never ends.
Bless you.
Give me the remote.
That's all right. He's a knight in shining armor of the Columbus Order, you see, aiding the poor and others with acts of kindness and charity. Tom's always there to help his kin, his neighbor, or his pal. Even a stranger he may assist with nary a fanfare or bow. Now Tom is a teller of tall tales, of poems and of jokes, the likes of which bring joy and laughter to all of us other folks. His wet repertoire is endless, though we've heard an occasional repeat. He's got a line for every topic or theme and doesn't skip a beat. Tom's a crossword puzzle fanatic. They sharpen his mind, it's true. And we all know he loves a Manhattan, sometimes one, sometimes two. Almost daily trips to Wawa to get coffee and a paper, for his car knows the way as it's Tom's early morning caper. Then off to drive the limo to the airport he may go, or to St. Mary's parking lot to shuttle, unless, oh my, there's snow. I had to stretch that. Tom's the busiest 80-year-old. His pace is very on the go. Do you think he'll ever learn at his age it's okay to just go slow? We love you, Tom O'Brien. You are the best of the best. You are the dearest brother-in-law. This is where I'll cry. See that? It can attest. And then an Irish blessing. May the road rise before you and the sun shine on your face. May the Lord continue to grant you his blessings and his grace.
One thing Joyce forgot to say is that I'm her only brother-in-law. It's easy. That makes it easy to be number one.
Say it loud.
Pop, you are so kind, it kind of blows my mind. That you're baby, because you are baby, and Mama is a young lady. And your hugs, then we sleep over, we feel so snug, because we all love you.
Paul had the idea.
I want to say happy birthday to a great father, a great pop-pop, a great person, and a great friend to everybody here in the room. He's a man that's has been there for everybody through a lot of thick and thin. And speaking for myself in particular, I've been through a little bit of thick and thin that I want to thank him for always being there for us. So I know for myself, I wouldn't be the person I am, and certainly not the father I am, without the guidance that this man's given me all my life. So I love you.
Grandson.
Say something, Frederick.
Grandson, I wish you a happy birthday.
Just wants to get his
Who's next?
What did Uncle Mike said?
And what Uncle Mike said?
What was that again, Uncle Mike?
He's not gonna repeat it.
You're a nice guy.
I told him Uncle Mike said I'm a nice guy.
What else?
You're a nice guy. Yeah, I love you.
In October of 1936, God was up to some new tricks. Ed and Marion had 9 on the boulevard, but then felt the need to hit the round number of 10. Thomas Francis would be his name, and things would never be the same. St. Ambrose and North were his proud alma maters. Then he went to St. Charles and hoped to be a father. He was meant to be a father, just the other kind. And when he met Joan, it blew his mind. In 1964, they got married and moved to Plymouth Meeting. A firm handshake and a joke were his calling card greeting. He's held many jobs, but Dad was his best. And with Kevin, Dennis, Colleen, and Mike, he filled up the nest. Everything he had, he gave to us. Everything and more. His 4 children are successful, which is the best way to keep score. And if you think this poem is lame and not one for the ages, be grateful Tom didn't write it, because it would last 8 more pages. He loves grandkids and the Knights, not necessarily in that order. He's a devout churchgoer and passionate crossworder. If you want to find him, he's easy to reach, usually in Ocean City, but rarely at the beach. You can find him on a recliner in his favorite room with Fox News blaring at the highest volume. So now Tom O'Brien has turned 80. He used to be heavy, but he's no longer weighty. His life is measured by family, fun, and love, 8 decades of hard work and guidance from above. Tom O'Brien has shown us the keys to a happy life, a Manhattan a day, and a very good wife.
I did want to say one other thing that I didn't say before, and that was, I came from a family of 10.
They say something.
5 brothers and 4 sisters. My 5 brothers all passed away at very young ages. My 4 sisters, Sissy passed away 4 years ago. 4 years ago. But I'm still blessed that, thank God, I'm 80. Marion, stand up. Marion will be 84 tomorrow. Babsy, stand up. This is my sister, the sister. Babs is 86.
85.
Well, I better get this right. Dolly is 88. But I claim the title of the oldest male O'Brien in the clan.
I said, I can't believe that you've made it to 80. I said, I never thought we'd do that. With the family history, it's like, anyway. But I'm glad we have had all this time, and I love you.
Yeah.
I'll go first because I'm short.
I'll go last.
You want to go with me? We go together?
The best father to ever have imagined in my life.
So I thought about this, right?
It's okay,
I think Joyce did a great job describing Dad's verbal capabilities. And
let's move over
I'm not sure that Skip's generation
move
ever
over
had
here,
these,
Mom.
but I think she was blessed with that. I've been more of a person who kind of speaks with what they do kind of thing, but in reflecting on this a little bit after Mom talked to me about it, I wasn't trying to be funny with a blank piece of paper. I think simplicity and taking kind of simple lessons from people is very valuable. And when I think about you I think about, your focus on faith, family, and friends, and it's a special thing. And then, the world's a complicated place. Life gets complicated, but you are always a great example of staying grounded, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
I had one for my 50th, my 60th, my retirement, my 70th, now the 80th. Every time I said to her, let's have a party for your birthday. I don't want anything. But I think some people want to change that today. Does anybody know anything about changing the plan for, is there any celebration for, does anybody know about?
I'm not
Anybody
80,
got
I'll tell you
cards?
that. I don't want to be 80 yet.
Anybody have a card that says, to give it to her? I want to thank Joan. Everybody knows how giving she is.
Yes.
Yes.
Talk to Renee, talk to Bernadette. Either one of them ever need anything, really call. My sister-in-law Charlotte, when she was up in Lancaster, and she was ill, Joan would get on the phone and get Dolly, Harry, and say, why don't we take a ride up, see Charlotte. My niece that has cerebral palsy, it's over in Plymouth Township. Joan and Pat go over and visit. Now, these are not her family, mine. Best of all, she put up with me for 52 years.